people in this town would go in there with their chainsaws and they kept the streams cleaned out. Well, I actually talked to an attorney this last week who was trying to find out some information, and when he called the DEC, the DEC told him, I don't know if you know a guy by the name of Neil Grant, and I'm sure you do not know, but he used to be the supervisor in Shandaken. He's now deceased. But he used to go in there and clean out the streams, and he saved Phoenicia for many, many, many years. Well, the DEC now says, well, we can't have people going in there and destroying our trout and our fishing, so nobody could get a permit for years. You had to beg and steal and give up your firstborn from Jack Isaacs to try to get a permit to get in there. So the whole faulting of all of this is the breakdown in the New York State government trying to protect a stream. I could understand it if it's in a wilderness area, but this is a populated area. We care where that stream goes, and the DEC, if I were the people of Phoenicia, I'd have a class action lawsuit against that department, because 3 floods in 1 year, and we're looking at the same disaster happening here in West Shokan. And I understand. I don't live on the Bushkill Stream, but I've got a lot of friends and a lot of good neighbors that do, and it is very, very frustrating. So if you've got anybody out there's got any contact with the governor, I really want to know who's got more power, the governor or the DEC. And I'm telling you, it's the DEC, and it's really irritating and terrible. You guys come here. We don't need you right now. We need the DEC to get off the pot and do something.
Really to help clean that stream out, we will need you.
Yes, that's right. That's it. That's the
I'll
biggest
forward the
thing.
information, where it goes from there.
Very good.
That's all right.
But I'm telling you, this is
I'm
serious.
gonna try.
I
That's all I can
understand,
say.
I appreciate it. The government tries, but nobody ever
No,
does
I know.
it.
Like I said, I live just a few hours from here. I know how New York State works myself.
We could save the federal government a lot of money if they just come in here and clean the stream. To clean out trees and debris would be a hell of a lot cheaper than replacing everybody's home.
Hey, they just put up a brand new bridge and part of it's all screwed up.
Well, that's the city, and they don't really care. I'm sorry.
If anybody has any questions, we'll stick around a little bit.
Is it true, I was told today that when you go to apply for FEMA, that you need to specifically say it's due to a hurricane, not flooding?
No, that's not
Because
true.
flooding is not going to give you any money.
No, that's false information. Because right now we're here because of the hurricane / tropical storm.
But you
whatever
need to
wanna
state
call it.
that in there, it's due to a hurricane, not flooding. That's the way it was explained to me today.
Couldn't hurt.
Yeah, it's not going to hurt. I mean, you say we had the flooding because of Hurricane Irene. Right now there's another declaration. Somebody mentioned Tioga County. Don't mention Tropical Storm Lee whatsoever. Make sure you mention Irene and your flooding or wind damage. So that's the only thing you have to make sure you mention. Water, wind, anything like that. So yeah, just mention the flood with the hurricane. You'll be all set. All right. We'll stick around if anybody has any questions after you guys wrap it up.
Thank you.
Anyone else want to give us words of wisdom here? No?
Can I just say one nice thing? Can we all end with something very positive here? I got a wonderful call from a guy by the name of Jerry Parks. He used to work at Rotron. Does anybody here know this gentleman? Well, he called me, and he was from Pine City, New York, and he had a bunch of postcards about the town of Olive, and he sent the nicest, he and his wife, sent the nicest, wonderful, lovely collection of postcards for Broadhead, and some of them, we do not have most of these in our archives. So I sent him a nice letter and thanked him, and hopefully they will come down. I think he used to work with Ron Wright at Rotron, and but anyway, they're lovely and very nice. Sorry.
I just want to ask one question that I thought of. Is there anybody in this room that received any payment from any of these government agencies?
Yes. I haven't personally burnt, but the folks in the motel did. They received almost $30,000 from FEMA yesterday. So
Okay,
it is coming around very fast.
But there was no other payments, bridge payments, no nothing?
Not that I know of.
Okay, thank you. I want to close the meeting. First of all, thank you all for coming. Better that you come here and holler at us and holler at the trees. or
Bert, I
whatever.
do know one, I'm so sorry, but one of the fellas is getting an SBA loan for his bridge. He did come in the office today. Sorry. but-
CWC has voted on a program that's going to help the watershed towns to a tune of $5 million for the whole watershed. The town of Olive got $1,200,000 something. Tim?
Ulster County got $1,029,500.
But that Ulster County being the watershed towns in
Yeah.
Ulster County. There's a cap of $30,000. It gets very complex here a little bit, but I'm going around to the businesses that were affected and see if they qualify. I'll tell you one of the things that it does have that is going to eliminate some people is if you have flood insurance, then there's a crimp in the operation. And I also have to, as a representative from Ulster County, I have to go to the other watershed towns and explain this to them too. So that 1 million is between the 5 towns, I believe, that are in Ulster County and in the watershed. So it's something, it's not the whole world, but at least people are looking, people are coming up with the money. So I'd like to adjourn in memory of Bruce Duffy, Lois Langthorne, Felix Lazala, Ralph Leader, and Walter Selinsky. Everybody remember Walter Selinsky? That's one of the color in town here for years. Okay, thanks again for coming.